Welcome to today's unboxing, which is Atlantic Chase, the Kriegsmarine against the Home Fleet, 1939 to 1942. I'm a bit conscious of how I'm going to start this because I seem to think whenever I do an unboxing it starts when I'm really excited to get this game. But the truth is I am really excited to get this particular game. Mainly because it's by Jeremy White. And the other game I have by him is Enemy Coast Ahead, the Doolittle Raid. And for those of you who don't know, that game, the narrative in that game is fantastic. It draws you into the whole Doolittle Raid with the bombers going over Japan and the escape back to China. It takes you through the whole story right from the planning stage, and it's just a fantastic immersive game. So when I knew about this game coming out, I was desperate to get it. It's been difficult to get in the UK, to be honest. Second Chance Games had it, and I think they were the only people who had it in the UK as far as I could see. It's now sold out. GMT have sold out, and I think they're doing another printing of it. I was lucky enough to find it on eBay, a brand new copy, which is shipped over from the States, and it's coming today. So yeah, I'll on with the unboxing. What came in the box as well, which was nice to see, was there's already an errata sheet out for it, which to say it came out February, March time. We've got February 2021 on the errata sheet. But looking at this, they are very minor errata, you know, so there's nothing game breaking in that anyway. Nice touch, we've got a bit of Morse code on the front, which I did read somewhere what that says, but it's from one of Churchill's speeches, but I'm not sure exactly off the top of my head what it is. So, depicts the war in the North Sea, as the title suggests, but it's not about U-boats, it's about the surface fleets. Normally when you look at these, you've got things like the Silent Victory, which obviously the Pacific, but you've got the Hunters and the Hunted, Wolfpack coming out soon, but this is specifically about surface battles. 1 to 2 players, and there are separate, I believe, yes there are, it actually tells you down here. You've got a solitaire scenario booklet and a 2-player scenario booklet, so it's either, which I don't like playing 2-player games two-handed. I know some people do. I don't. I like them to be dedicated solitaire games, so it's nice to see that there is a solitaire booklet as well for that. Complexity 5 and solitaire suitability 9, because you have got the scenario booklet there for solitaire. So let's get into the box. Rulebook. Now, one thing I didn't really talk about when I was talking about Enemy Coast Ahead was one of the things I really liked about the game, taken apart from the gameplay, is that, this sounds very strange, but I pretty much did not read the Enemy Coast Ahead rulebook to learn how to play the game. And from what I've gathered, this uses the same technique. So you've got a rulebook there. They're very well laid out. You know, you can see, so they're very easy to refer to now. Plenty of examples in it as well. Nice big full colour examples. So you've got 60 odd pages, but you know you can see how many of those are examples. It's not reams and reams of writing that you've got to wade through. But that's not the beauty of it. And this is where we'll look at this. We've got the tutorial, and so that's the 2-player tutorial. Let me start with this. Sorry, I'm getting myself mixed up. These are the scenarios, solitaire and 2-player scenarios there. But you've got a tutorial booklet. I was thinking it'd all be in the same thing, which is why I was slightly confused there. So what these do, and I'm guessing, well, I know it's going to be like it was for Enemy Coast Ahead. It starts you off with the basics. So these will be very, very quick tutorials, getting deeper and deeper, and it will slowly drag you into the gameplay. So by the time you finished these tutorials, there's 10 of them, you will understand the game. Like I say, you need the rulebook, because there'll be times where you look at something and think, oh, why is it that, or what do I need to do with that? So you look into a bit more detail in the rulebook itself, but But I've never come across, I'm not saying there is no other game, but I have personally never come across a game which teaches you it so well. We've all waded through rule books and Fields of Fire, which I did an unboxing of the other way. That must have taken me 3 or 4 sit down goes to actually just get the basics, because I'm referring to things all the time. You don't have that with Atlantic Chase because of these tutorials. Advanced rule booklet. And then you've got your scenarios. Now, we've got the 2-player scenario booklet. You've got, what have you got in there? I'm going to say 12, but there's more than 12. 20, 21 operational scenarios. Then some mini scenarios as well. Oh, sorry, no. There's 9 operational scenarios, 12 mini scenarios. Then you've got a full campaign game as well. Don't know how much use I'll get out of that. I will have to talk to my girlfriend to see if she's going to be kind enough to go through it with me. She just tried some of these games. Some Warfighter. She loves. I don't think there's any other war. Tank Duel as well, which surprised me. I bought that to play solitaire, and I've never actually played a solitaire game of Tank Duel. She does really enjoy that. So there is a chance. I won't say it's a definite, but there is a chance. But yeah, mainly, I imagine my time will be on the solitaire scenarios. You've got 3 blockade scenarios, 6 Norwegian ones, 4 breakouts, and a couple of Arctic scenarios as well. Along with, I always tend to put historical notes in. There's loads of stuff in Enemy Coast Ahead as well about debriefing as well. So yeah, plenty of notes about the Kriegsmarine and the Atlantic. So there you are with the rules and the tutorials. What else have we got in here now? That's not the main board, as I think you saw on the back. That's like an additional one. So let's have a look at the main board. Let's see how that extra bit fits in. I might run up mine to the North Sea. Always awkward on these to get this fitted out. I really should find a better way of doing this. But, you can see. Yeah, so you've got the North Sea, you've got it, it's going right up around to Murmansk in the Barents Sea and to the edge of Greenland that you can just make out there. You've got some of the charts at the bottom as well. And again at the top, so I'll move that out of the way because it is a little bit too bulky. So that part, this one I think is just an expanded, zoomed in version of this part of the North Sea between Norway and the UK. What else have we got in here? German force pool schedule, player aid, and also for the Allies. So you've got the Allies and the German ones. Task force displays, alongside the map I'm guessing, one-sided. Reinforcements are coming. Player aids for the advanced rules. Again, this is another example of how you're taken through everything. There's always plenty of things to refer to in these games. They just it makes it so that you enjoy the game. It's not, you're not being interrupted by thinking, what do I do now? What do I do with this? You've always got something to refer to, which will take you through it. Common results, yeah, another player aid. All well laid out as well. And small sheets of counts. You don't have tons of counts in this game, which I did know about. So you've got all the individual battleships named on there. Tirpitz and the Bismarck, Scharnhorst, Nice Now. You've got the big British ones as well, the famous ones as well out, the Duke of York, Art Royal, the hood, let's just give the hood on there, yeah. You've got those, and then convoys. They look like torpedoes from some of the best, but anyway, yeah, when you're not overwhelmed with counters on these games. What you do have is wooden blocks, which, and again, obviously I've not played the game yet, but these refer to the trajectories. It's to do, we can talk about something I've not really grasped myself yet because I've not played the game, but it's to do with the trajectories of the fleets. So basically, you know roughly where the fleet is going to be that you're attacking, or you might be blockading, or you might be taking a convoy across, and you're going to be searching for the enemy in those. And these refer to the trajectories. And I believe it was Churchill in his war room that talked about the trajectories of these fleets, and that's where the idea for this game came from Jeremy White. And finally, 4 six-sided dice. He does like his 6-sided dice. I think there's about 8 of them in Enemy Coast Ahead. So, yeah. And that is my unboxing of a game that I cannot wait to get to the table, and I will be doing so this weekend. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click subscribe on the bottom underneath this, and I will be back on soon with another one. Thank you very much.